Hello, this is a game played in the AYD League where white won by 27.5, so quite comfortable. It was an even game, so they'll score me too, but anyway, more than 20 points on the board. It seems that white took the lead early in Fuseki and kept it throughout the whole game, but at some point, white could punish black even more, like the push in the corner at d4 and cut. We will get there shortly, so let's see the beginning. We have a diagonal Fuseki. This can become complicated early. Very good for white to prevent the second Shimari. Black defends like an AI with Keima. Nowadays the Kosumi is more popular, but both moves are playable. White extends back. Here white can consider the Shimari at O3. This prevents a good direction of play for a Kakari later on at P3 or P4. And even if black plays a pincer at R12, white can play a counter pincer or attach in the corner, then go for a sabaki, either with a crosscut or hane in the corner, or simply play the tiger mount. Now, for example, if this kind of shape happens, white can still think of a counter pincer, and when black jumps out or puts some pressure here, white always has the hane in the corner and then set up a ko to make ice. So it's not really mandatory to play R12 all the time. I mean, to take the two space extension. You can just wait and still handle the situation after a pincer. But okay, it's not wrong. It's just that it feels good for black to attack at P3 or P4 because he's coming from the Shimari. So now white plays very proper to prevent the pressing move. Black extends back. Black can also extend around L4 to be a little closer to the Shimari. Usually from the Shimari, black would like to extend to the middle of the side like K4, but this leaves quite a big gap between P3 and K4, so it's easier for white to invade. That's why black just played M3. This is a good spot to take away or start attacking the top right. This is actually the weak point that black has in that formation when playing the Keima 016. So now black protects very proper and white extends for a base in the top. Actually for white it's more interesting to play c14. Even if black will pincer in the top, that stone can still run out. Playing j17 helps m17, so it makes a base, but leaves the left side open and uncontested, so black will go for the Kakari from the outside, which feels really good. Nice idea to play this kind of large pincer or just ignore an attack. Actually white can play c12, and when black goes inside, white will separate. So like this, black gets the corner, white goes for the outside, and now white extends all the way to c7, so white tries to develop the left side in this case. But it's also good to play c7. So black attach. That's a bit unusual. For black it's still interesting to go san-san, or to play a pincer for something like c10 or c9 in order to help his c14 stone in the process. Then when white comes out, black can jump along in order to get stronger on the left side and also put pressure on the weak stones. So this attach, black just wants to fix the corner. After the attach, black should crosscut. Usually that kind of attach is played when white already has a stone at f17. So this is a very common Joseki nowadays. Super popular. But if white doesn't have a stone there, black could consider the san-san invasion. It's much easier to take the corner going into the 3-3 point. And this is similar to the Joseki, it's just that white needs to come back and play c12 or some extension from the wall. So black attached, and so far so good. Atari connect and link under, turn, and now white goes for a base. That's a very good move. Actually white here can slide first, and after black defense, white can extend back to set up the base. This exchange 1-2 is pretty good. Makes the formation over concentrated for black in the corner. Playing like this, black can still use, for example, b6 later on and grab more points in the corner while attacking the base. Actually, black played a kick, that's possible too, and now captures a stone in the corner. This is very big. But here black made a slight error. He should take right away. If he captures right on and white plays away, black has a nice follow-up to hane under. So white might descend, and when white descends, black hits center, which is different than the actual game. Black can turn here or shoulder hit to reduce the right side. Black has a move. Now black went down, white pushed along, and black captured anyway. So here black actually lost one important move, playing d18, which is not necessary if you take right away. So when black captures, if white goes down, black is not going to play d18 because that's just too small. For white, it's not interesting to play Atari. The group, it's already alive. It's just a ko for 1 point in the Yose. So here white got the upper hand, pushing in center and then continue setting up the wall. This is good. Also playing something on the right side like q9 or q8 would be good, but that move will come later. Anyway, push along is good for the moe in the top. Here white can also play keima. That's an easier way to enclose, but the push is good too. Even if black cuts, it's nothing serious. White can consider Atari, then connect, and now jump out to keep black busy, or even sacrifice, push along, and then connect back. It's a powerful wall. But this move is good. White resists, and now black has a weak group. Nice keima. It's actually good enough to play a one-space jump, but the keima is fine too, because white can lean on these stones on the left side. This is good too. And then the key point. So if black plays the nobi, white will play the bamboo, and now black still needs to do something in the middle. Jump here or nobi. Oops, let's click. So back to this. White got nice shape. Black actually needs either a one space jump or block with tiger mouth, then push along a couple of times. But it's important to jump out in the center. Those stones are in trouble. The shape is much better in the lower left corner. So playing here, white can push and use the cuts. There is this cut, and then we have this one, go down. And in the corner, if black captures, white can squeeze like this, and it's super painful. The shape looks just terrible. So usually on this hane, black will block, Atari, connect, resist everything, and then we have this cut. Now, black can capture a stone, the two stones like this, and give up the one on the outside. But black can also try to resist by playing Atari, then Atari again, now capture the two stones. The problem is that white still has lots of forcey moves around here and gets stronger in order to attack severe the other stones in the center. So white is very good to use those cuts and prepare the shape a little bit before attacking. So white plays something similar, trying to attack the stones but indirectly. Anyway, this push at e4 is still good. Now it's actually working even better. So push, then cut like this. If black connects, capture the stone. If black resists, then go down. Black needs to connect, push again, and cut one more time. Now here, black can play Atari this way and catch the two stones, but he's losing the ones in the corner. So this is already a good trade for white. White doesn't even need to play more moves because there are 4 liberties against 3. So black is already captured. So this means white should use the cuts in his favor. Yeah, this jump is good. Builds a lot in the top and attacks black's group a little bit. Now again, white should use the push and cut here. Well, even later that works. Wow, aggressive. This is a leaning move. Try to put pressure on the bottom stones in order to attack the center. But that center group, it's hard to be killed. Anyway, it became quite successful for white here. This jump is good. Black was supposed to play either Atari here or Atari like this, then connect. Now if white links under, black captures 2 stones in a net. If white comes out here to save the 2 stones, black will capture the bottom stone and keep connected. So black is playing a bit loose here. Now white finally uses the push and cut, but when this Atari was played, black should take. Now white needs to connect, and black still has time to protect by playing Atari and capture the 2 stones in a net like this. So when black played this Atari, was actually a misread, a mishit. It's good for white to capture, and black doesn't gain anything here. Now the problem in the corner becomes even more severe. So here black would go down first, threatening to catch the 2 stones. If white blocks here to take away liberty, also play Atari once, and then catch this guy to stay connected. This is all fine. But okay, black just capture a stone. Now here, white missed a big opportunity to smash the corner right away. So push first, then cut. Now let's. So if white pushes and cuts, and black plays Atari b3, white goes down, then Atari again, and white needs to capture the 3 stones. It's forced, and then black has to leave small like this, which is painful. Now if black tries to resist by playing Atari c2, then b2, white will just turn, and this way the whole corner collapses. There is no way to build twice in the corner. Alright, let's go back to the original game. So white can always use this d4 push. If black goes down, white will push again, and once again, then cut. Black needs to play Atari from b1, then Atari from a3, and this will result into a nice damage too. White captures 3 stones, and now black still has to leave with 3 points in the corner. So it's really tough for black here. Okay, white got a big point. q8 is quite large. Then defending the top. Well, here, if white wants to keep center, white doesn't need a move at L16. For example, now white can punish the corner. Because in the top, when black plays the wedge, white has Atari, connect, and then Kosumi. And many times when white plays this Kosumi to protect against the cut, black will also answer. So this means white keeps center again and plays another big point. So let's see what happened on the right side. Black went down, invaded. Okay, Atari from above. Usually here, white should pull back to stay connected to R12. Black will push once and then play the Keima. But it's not so easy. White can still go S11, then block S5 and connect again. So white shape, it's actually kind of small for 2 eyes, the space inside. Now when white played here, black turns and bump. On this bump, you should never block with the empty triangle. It's better to go up. Because when you play the empty triangle, white can hane, black will hane, and it's impossible to block. You gotta go nobi. But if you go up to Q12, then on the hane, you can block with hane. And now there is still less space for black, but in this case, black can actually leave. Yeah, this will survive. It's enough room for 2 eyes. But anyway, white doesn't have to worry about the push and cut at Q11. There's this kind of move, for example, threatening the cuts in the top and defending directly. So playing like this, it's much more comfortable for black to securize on the side. So that invasion was quite successful. This Atari was good. Black should still take right away and then think about the block. Because what happens, when white jumps here, black will never be able to cut. He will put himself in Atari. But if the stone is captured directly, this move doesn't work, so black can cut. Interesting jump in the middle looking for those stones, but black can jump along to reduce. Oh, that was just too safe. So Atari from the outside. Here actually white can play Atari this way and then connect. Now those 3 stones in the top are in trouble. Well, they seem to die anyway. Now just hane. If hane and black cuts, white can Atari and they are captured. White can also play the push and then on this Atari go down and then block. The stones are captured and black still needs to come back and protect in the center. On this Atari, black can come out and like that white will capture only a few stones. But with the hane, all 3 stones are dead. Now we have some sort of ko, but it's a difficult ko for black actually. Good cut. In fact here white can connect first. Because when white captures the ko, black can make a ponuki, white needs to eliminate the ko, and black can profit a little bit in the center. So in that case the loss is not so big. But black still has problems in the lower left corner. So white jumps, jump along. Okay. Then we have the ko going for a little while. Actually here, white should play the hane first and then protect, because the group in the middle is separated. Anyway, black had to come back and protect. Yeah, now it's finished. So here white can pull back, threatening to cut everything. Black needs to protect and then eliminate the ko. But that ko is not even that big right now. Let's say white pushes here, black takes back the ko. White can Atari from behind and cut this way. So it's not such a big loss locally. Sometimes it's not worth taking gote for a few points. Actually, most of the time it's not good to Teigote. Like here, playing some neutral points. This is dangerous for white. White should protect the lower right corner somehow. Descend first. Black needs to separate. Oh, how to keep pressure. Yeah, this is alive. Good enough. Dangerous for black. Sorry, for white. If black simply plays here and then captures one stone, now the whole group is in danger. One eye only. So black had a chance to come back killing this group, but he never did. Yeah, now white is safe. Actually, the vital point here is to play S2. When black turns, just block. When black plays this move, you can block this way. He pulls back, play here. If he goes Atari in the corner, we can Atari from behind. Oh wait, this can be a ko actually. So let's go back a little bit. Tuck, 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 tuck. So throw in, Atari, Atari again. Yeah, this is safer. And now descent. So it's alive. Let's see the actual game. This can be a little bit dangerous with S2 and connect under. Now again, one eye only. Ah, black was a little bit afraid of his group too. Yeah, plenty of liberties here, and this push actually it's a problem. The thing is, white can Hane and then try to go for the kill this way. Yeah, so as long as black group is vulnerable on the right side, it's difficult to go for the kill. Yeah, very proper S2. So now white it's fine. Those stones are captured. Here it's more interesting to play a bamboo because it's threatening Atari and cut. Black could play Atari here, Atari like this, and now cover. Oh, so white really missed the push and cut. This Hane is just going to give black eye shape. Black can actually consider Atari first, and now the hanging connection. So when white pushes, it's a bit too late, nothing to do anymore. Black is just alive. The empty triangle looks ugly, and it can still be a problem, but now it's all safe. This move is not Sente. Bigger to play here, then Hane, everything Sente like that. Now Hane and connect on the left, because when black plays the same thing, you can just Tesuji and connect under. If black separates, white cuts and captures the stones. If black goes down to eliminate that Aji, then white Hane and block. There are a few extra points on the left side and more reducing. So that's like the last endgame that white can consider. Oh, everything got Sente here. Nice to start from the top. Not necessary to play Atari. Just connect. Black will play inside anyway because of the idea of Atari. So this is Sente. Then we have a little Atari here on 3 stones. Then capture this guy. So that was a little minus. Okay. Cut, very good. Here white can connect solid. So no quadrats. Fine. This is not necessary. Better go Atari. And after Atari, black takes the call, then connect. But white doesn't have to play the second Atari, just leave it. Play somewhere else. Every time black captures one stone, white connects. But it's not necessary to connect in advance. Okay, now Atari is still good. Destroys 2 points in Sente. That's fine. Push along. Some Aji here at the end. Oh no. On this move, black can block first and then connect. That's why white has to play inside at a13. This is the Tesuji. When black resists, white can cut. Now there is no way to play Atari here because of self Atari, so black needs to go down, white Atari from the outside. This way, white can push in center, threatening the snapback. So we get to the same result, but it shouldn't happen. And that was it. This move is necessary. Not yet, soon. White could push here first. But now it's done. Yeah, so overall this was a complete victory for white, but a little bit dangerous in the lower right corner when he got cut, and also missing the opportunity to cut the left side. Well done and keep it up.